Afternoon to you. Like, I don't even know that you guys know I actually exist in the afternoon. I'm still here. I'm usually like your morning person. Um, I am here with Erika Knoll, and we're going to be talking about her experience with getting to Kona because she just went to, she just got back from Kona. What was it? Was it a month ago now? Doesn't feel like that long.
Yeah,
Is that
about a month ago.
crazy? The
Yeah,
holidays get
crazy
us taken off like crazy. Time just starts flying. Um,
for sure.
but yeah, so she went to Kona. I want to talk about how Kona was first of all, but then I also want to talk about like how she got there because we see people take these trips and we see people, win these different awards, but we don't really get to see a whole lot of behind the scenes. What did it take, right? Was there a big sacrifice or was it something that was just methodical and doable? So really, Erika, first, thanks for coming on with me this afternoon. I appreciate it.
Thanks
And
for having me.
yeah, and then just let us know, how was Kona? Like, what was your big takeaway from it? How was it?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. So it was my first time going to Hawaii. I had never been there before.
Oh,
And so just being there was super cool. It was beautiful. The weather was gorgeous. The water was warm. I'm from California, and the water here is not warm where I live. It is
oh,
freezing. And so stepping into the water around Hawaii was perfect. It was just perfect. And the experience, Young Living spoiled us so much. They gave us so much swag. And they thought of everything, like every tiny detail. What would you need in Hawaii? They gave us sunscreen and they gave us an inner tube and they gave like all the things that you would need. They gave those things to us while we were there.
wow.
And then we got to visit the Sandalwood Reforestation Project, which I love going to the farms.
Yeah,
I am
same.
a farm girl. I grew up on a farm, and so going to all the farms is something that I have always loved. And sandalwood's one of my favorite oils.
Yeah.
So that was wonderful going to the farm and then being able to, we got to pick an excursion to go on, and I picked the sailing on the catamaran and snorkeling, and it was my first time snorkeling. And so that was a fabulous experience. And I got to swim with sea turtles and manta rays, and it was just like I came back from this vacation and I was on this super high, like, this was so amazing.
Oh, I love it so much. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's something so special about Hawaii that it's like it's it's not comparable. I wouldn't say to anything I've ever experienced before. That place is awesome. And you're right about the reforestation farm. That place is special. You know that Mike
Yeah.
ate the dirt there? Yeah, because he heard that Gary ate dirt, and so Mike ate some dirt. He was like, I don't know, he's
And
channeled.
the dirt is really red. Like the
Yeah.
color of the dirt is so unique. And just learning about the volcanoes and just all the different climates that are on the one island, because we went to the big island and it has like all the climates you can have. And it was super fabulous. And we did, a couple of friends and I went and took a day and drove around the island, and so we got to go up to Mauna Kea, on top of the volcano, and see waterfalls and other things like that. And that we just did that on our own, but that was fabulous too.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Well,
Yes.
so it was your first time going to Hawaii. Have
Mhm.
you, I imagine you've won contests before, right?
No, no,
What?
I have been working on my business.
Yeah, I know.
Um, a lot of hobby type working on my business for years, but it's been 10 years since
10
I
years.
started with the business,
Yeah.
and I've seen contests come and go.
Uh-huh.
And I've always felt like there's just no way I can do that. And as the contests go, I would just never be anywhere near where I needed to be to go.
Yeah.
And then, so last year I joined Cutting Edge in December,
Yeah.
and right away I got like six people to enroll that very first month. And then the next month they announced Hawaii, and I was like, doggone it, I'm not gonna, I had all these people that just joined and they don't even count for the contest. And
I know that
um,
feeling though. You're like, come on, man.
yeah, like days before they joined.
Oh my
So
word.
I was a little frustrated with that, but then I still had people joining. And for that first month, that was my record for enrolling people in 1 month. Six had been my record.
For the 10
I
years
mean,
that
I
you had
hadn't,
been in YL.
in 10 years, I'd never
Wow.
enrolled six people in 1 month.
That's amazing.
And it was usually one, maybe two.
Yeah.
I think I had three once, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Well, with Cutting Edge, I did that every month. Not six every month, but at least three. And then some months were six, and then 1 month was even eight. And for me, that was big. I've got so much going on in my family. I have seven children. They're all at home. Some are adults and working, but they're all at home, and I homeschool, and I'm in the children's ministry at church, plus I direct the music at church. And I've got all of these things going on. And so for me to be able to enroll that many people, it was something that I'd never been able to do before.
Yeah.
And I really felt like the consistency that we had with our prompts to post on a daily basis
Yeah.
um, made a huge difference, because people started seeing what I was posting, and they were coming to me. I wasn't going to them. That was the biggest that was the biggest thing right there. I didn't have to chase anybody. They
Yeah.
were coming to me, and it was fabulous. Now, did everybody come in and say, yes, I want to do it and do it right away? No.
Huh.
But there were some people that expressed interest in January and joined in June,
Yep.
and still I actually had someone enroll 2 days ago that expressed interest in January, and
Mm-hmm.
she just barely joined, which is
Yep.
fabulous because I want to go to the DR now too.
Yeah. I mean, people just be going to all the trips now. I mean, when you have a
Yeah.
system, that's what happens. You just keep doing it, right?
Yep. And that's what I'm doing now. So
That's awesome.
um and I don't want to miss another trip,
Yeah.
because it was fabulous, and just the pampering, and just as a mom of seven, I just don't get vacations. In fact, I had never had a vacation, and that I went by myself.
Uh-huh.
I did have some team members that went as well, my own team members, and so that was really cool.
Yeah.
But I went by myself. Nobody in my family went with me. I was like all by myself, and that's
Wow.
not something that I have ever done before. And so that was kind of cool. That was
Yeah.
that was kind of cool, just to
Yeah.
have a vacation.
That's a mom break. It's like an
Yes,
extended going in your room and locking the door in a beautiful place, right? I mean, we all have
in
those
a
moments.
gorgeous place, in a gorgeous place.
Right, right. So, so like, I love hearing, first of all, I love hearing that you've been with YL consistently for 10 years and that,
Actually 20, actually 20 years. It's been more 21. I didn't do anything with the business forever because I was like this with network marketing.
yeah.
So
Oh,
it
and
took
I
a
love
long
that
time to win
too.
me over.
Yeah. So for 10 years, like you, 21 years you've been with, and then 10 years you've been working the business, I guess, side of
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
And just staying consistent with it. And then along comes like a system for you to be able to just, kind of wash, rinse, repeat. My question is, of the people that are jumping in, so like you're getting record numbers, of people jumping into your team every month. Of the people jumping in, are a majority of them staying, like continuing to order?
Let's see. Yeah. Majority will stay at least for 3 months,
Uh-huh.
but most of them are continuing to order, if not every month, every few months.
Yeah.
And some of them have gone down to the maintenance dose of Ningxia, and so
Yep.
they're not ordering every month, but but I set up an email system so
Uh-huh.
that they're getting constant emails from me, so that they're getting education on not just Ningxia, but I'm sprinkling in the oils and the other products. And so,
Yes.
and I'm working on lengthening it out so it continues to go farther, because 3 months is when it stops. And so I've seen a drop off after that. So
Yeah.
like I need to do a whole year worth of emails so that I can really educate, because they need that. They need the
Yeah.
education to
Absolutely.
understand the value of what we have, and we do have value. I wouldn't still be here after 21 years
Yeah.
if this didn't bring my family value, and
Right.
it does.
Well, absolutely. When I was speaking in Zermatt this last weekend, Deb Starkey was saying, who's my RCD anyway,
Mhm.
she was saying, there are 12 actual body, well, it was her or Marcella, I can't remember. There are 12 body systems. And so you can address a body system every month in your email, like as you're, sort of like educating or whatever, and be able to hit all the systems every year. So that whenever she said that, I wrote it down in my little notebook, and I'm like, that's going in cutting edge. So there's
That's
that.
fabulous.
It's a cool way, because we bring people in with Ningxia because it's easier. The barrier to entry is very, very low. They know how to drink a juice. They don't have to feel like they need some sort of degree in, in oil blending. Everybody's like, but oils, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the barrier to entry, being low, so they can come in. But then once they're in, it's like, okay, well, now you're in, get comfortable, because we can show you all of the other things. So that's a very cool. I love that. I love that you're doing that. Well, what would you say if anybody is like looking at cutting edge and they're like, well, I've heard about it. I've seen a lot of people like it was over 10% of the people that went to Kona were from Cutting Edge, and Cutting Edge is a small group, guys. Like, it's not a huge group by any means, but over 10% of people in Kona were from this little group. What would you say to somebody who's like on the on the edge of like, do I join it? Do I not join it? What would you say to them?
Just give it a try. Give it a try, because even if, I mean, you'll, after you see the pattern and start to be more consistent, you'll and then see results, you'll understand the why behind the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
And you may have record months. You may continue
Yes.
to have record months,
Yeah.
and keep it going. And I'm not even as consistent as some other people online, just because I'm so busy, and like I feel like I need to do more. But even with just the basic posts on a daily basis, it has it has been huge. It has been huge. And there have been times when I haven't been able to post on a daily basis. Um, and it, life happens. But then I hop right back in and I see my algorithm go up again, and Facebook's rewarding me with different, whatever their little rewards are.
Whatever their rewards are. People,
Whatever.
eyeballs. Yeah. That
Yeah.
yeah. For those of you that are like, what is cutting edge anyway? Like, what is it? Um, it's like it's many different things. Like, it's a system, right? But at the core of everything, I'm like a business coach, right? And so I tell you guys what to post every day so you don't have to think about it. And the things that I'm telling you to post every day aren't flippant. They're strategic, and they're for a reason. It's so that some of the posts are to get more audience engagement. Some of them are for more reach, so you have more eyeballs that you're getting, and then we want them to engage, and then we want them to see a post about actually joining you without being salesy and weird. So like, there's just all of those things, but you don't have to worry about the why and the who's it's and the what's it's behind it. You just see every day at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, you're going to see a little thing
Hmm.
pop up, and it's going to say, here's what you do today. And you'll be like, okay, 5 minutes done. And then that's all she wrote. And then Erika goes to Hawaii and the Dominican is going to be
Yep.
next. So
Yep.
cool. Well, thank you, Erika. I appreciate you again coming on, but also I appreciate your leadership in the group and everything that you do. Like, you're just a bright light altogether, and I loved seeing you in person at convention. And she taught me how, well, she tried to teach me how to dance. I'm not, I don't have a lot of rhythm, but she does, and she dances beautifully. And I watched her and tried to emulate, and I don't know, but you guys, she's fantastic. If you see her out in the wild, make sure you give her a hug. And anybody, if you guys want to join Cutting Edge, you can message Erica. It's Erika Knoll, Noll, and it's Erika, although her name is at the top here, but Erika Knoll. And if you know somebody else in Cutting Edge, you can reach out to them. If you don't want to, whatever, you can reach out to me. It makes no difference. But you guys, you have the best day. We want to see you guys in Dominican. We want to see you succeeding. We want to see, like, Young Living can be a successful business for anybody. It's just we have to do it in a way that isn't like too pushy and taking too much hustle in our life. Erica's got many, many children, and she's still able to make it happen every day. So I'm certain anybody can. Thank you again, Erika. You have the best day.
Thank you so much, Martha. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.